right, as the title says, let's try that again. I do not make a good Daffy Duck. Well, yeah, here we are to try again. Better work this time, because last time it crashed. Yeah, there we go, is right. I definitely need to get a better Wi-Fi other than just using a hotspot, because if this is what I get for using a hotspot instead of actual internet, then I definitely want out, and I want to use an actual internet router. But it costs like, I think, $100 a month or so. I don't know. I'd have to look. I'll have to see what we get with either AT&T or um. Well, I'm definitely not doing T-Mobile, but I'm gonna try it with AT&T and see what they do. See if they can give me anything, and if not, I'm gonna see if Visible has an internet option. As long as AT&T doesn't start scamming me. Hey, vacuums and carpet cleaner guy, welcome to the new stream. I had a feeling it was gonna do that, but it just becomes a real pain. Hey, Joetta's Vax and more, welcome back. I have AT&T. Mint Mobile, my old man has it for his phone. Tried that. He said it's six. Is that 1,630 or $16.30? I'm terribly sorry about what happened a few days ago. I mean, it's all right. I mean, we all make mistakes and all that. As long as everyone just gets along, I'll be happy, because it just seems like fights and issues like that um just happen. 16 to $30. I can kind of live with that. I am here. Welcome back, Snoopy's RC. You have Abyssal Power Force 3522-5. If that's this bagged one, yeah, because I think it was 3522. I mean, I haven't looked at the model number lately here, but I think that's what it said when I went to tip it over and change the belt. Move this little table. And I'm gonna look at this, because now you got me curious. I don't think I have a 65 or 3522-5. It looks like it says a 3522-1, but there's a little hole in the sticker, so I can't really tell. Old man's giving me the Dakota. I do got 3522-6, but it's weird. It had no logo on the back door. I have the 3522-6, but I still need to get a driver's license and the ID that goes with it. It's not so much the ID, that's the tag or something. Because with any vehicle, you got to have a, like you said, a driver's license, but it's the insurance and the license plate that goes with it. And you got to make sure your tag light keeps working for at night. Because I've been pulled over once, or maybe it was twice, for a tag light being out. I eventually had my buddy LaFranco, or not my buddy LaFranco, my dad check it out, and it was a loose wire in there that kept turning it on and off and blowing bulbs. Sorry for asking you again. You still have the Silver Glide Vision with no disc cup. No need to be sorry. Yeah, I still have it. Um, I have I have it. It still works. It's just um the cord hook, the top cord hook is a pain, and I was thinking of replacing that. I mean, I don't know how common those are, but with that hook, but I do know this. I've never seen that before. Yeah, but I don't plan on driving at night, only if I have to get gas for the truck and motors. Ah, yeah, I've been hoping to get a some kind of old truck. I mean, one of my uncles is planning on giving me a Dakota. I don't know what year it is, but it needs some work. I'm hoping to be able to get a job and stuff. 3522-6 is in perfect condition. I suggest it's pretty well brand new. I mean, this bag is pretty new looking to me, but I know it's not new because last time they had these in store like this, they didn't have headlights and they didn't have the the 12 amp logo on the hood. It just had Bissell and that was it. I like your 3522-1. Yeah, I mean I can use it. I don't have any plans on selling it and all that because it's even closer to what my grandpa had, which would make it a childhood vacuum because I actually use the thing. Even though I'm pretty sure I remember his having a gray one. I had 3522-1. It is in bad shape, but I give it to Ralph. Huh. I got the boat to idle. I had to put new valves or whatever they're called. It runs real good, but we also had to replace the fuel lines since the inner liner had disintegrated. So yeah, that was fun. That's about like my yard machines chipper shredder that I have. Uh, and I'm going to tell you, these Tecumseh engines are not very easy to work on. I mean, it was my brother in law's, and apparently it was getting oil in the gas. And I'm like, you sure you didn't just put weed eater oil in it? Or oil for a weed eater or a chainsaw? He said, no, I didn't. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with it then. True, but it's about the same as older Briggs, easy to work on. Yeah, I have one that's got a Briggs Industrial on it, but it just doesn't. Remember when I told you to get that 3522-1? I'm glad you got it. You talking to me or vacuums and carpet cleaner guy? Also, but a Tecumseh engine, it's a little bit different. It's a bit bigger than the traditional Briggs. I don't think you told me to get one. If you did, I don't remember. But if you did, then here it is. If only I could just put my computer on the floor and show it running. I'll probably show it running after the stream. Huh. Well, here it is, and it's in really good shape. The idiots decided, "Oh, the belt's slipping. Let's throw it out." Or, "Oh, the handle release is broken. We can't use it no more." Yeah, typical people around here. They don't do routine maintenance. They just throw it out when it doesn't work like they want it to. But hey, it works like I want it to. Yep. It runs smooth. It picks up better than a bagless one, I gotta say. And I used it to clean off the shark filter when I got it. Because the shark filter was actually really sandy. Oh, I have that engine. I like it. It's the one with the self start, but I have no. Is that diesel to put in it? Used to be on a 91 Yardman commercial 21 rear wheel drive. I might be getting a newer Sanitaire SC899F from 2019. Oh, yeah. A lot of people don't like the. Um, I might gonna go see you later. All right, until next time. Oh, deck. So that one uses a Tecumseh engine. Thought it was a. I thought you said it was a Kohler. But yeah, a lot of people don't like the sound of the newer Sanitaires. I guess it's just because it's a more high pitched. Because um, yes, they're a bit louder than the old ones, but you got to remember a Bravo is pretty loud as well. My favorite machine is the 3522-1. Well, I'll definitely be featuring this in more videos. I know a lot of people like the Power Force bagged mainly because of the Wheeler brothers. They got one. It's the newest one, but it seems to work. Which one, the Cub Cadet from '82 or the 91 Yard Man with the Briggs? Oh, I thought you said it had a Tecumseh on it. Cool. Yeah, um yeah, I'll definitely be showing it in more videos. Like I'm probably when I get off here with the get when I get done with the live stream, I'm probably gonna do a house vacuuming with it because I haven't vacuumed yet today. And we'll see how it does in the house. I need to put a light bulb in it, but I think it'll work just fine. Now the deck rusted out, so now I have an engine with nothing to do with it. Oh. But yeah, now I think the only machine I have out here that has a different engine is my other than the it sounds like a great idea. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Um I mean, I haven't vacuumed yet, so we'll probably get some sandy sounds going into it. But yeah, Joshua, the only other machine I have out here that doesn't have a Briggs um is the little Husqvarna Pushmar. It's got a Honda engine on it. But I don't know what that has to do with anything other than it keeps it from it doesn't seem to bog down as bad as my Yardman did. And plus, I've been having a fun time deleting hate and death comments on my channel. They say I should kill myself. You're random, and no one wants to watch your channel. Yeah, that's just BS trolls. Not like the comment bot infestation on YouTube. I mean, they could be comment bots as well, like troll bots. Like if you ever go around and look at Deep Humor, he'll show where even Markiplier had a lot of hate spam bots going on to his channel. Because that's been an issue for a while now. Like the first thing that I think started it was the Logan bot. Like, hey, want to be friends? And apparently, when you go to say yes, it'll hack you, or if you go subscribe to the channel, it'll hack you. Yeah, my Snapper has a GCV 160 as well. I like it. All metal deck and all wheel drive walk behind. Now, those I've never seen. I've seen the walk behinds that are like a Z turn where the back wheels are the steering and all that, but I've never seen something like that. I think it's a bot because it had different names, but the comment at the same. Yeah, they're probably spam bots because YouTube has had that for years. I don't know how many I've deleted that had like a link to them, like von.in.net or von.fn.fyi and stuff like that. Or even vor.ny.fyi and all that. They just lead to random BS sites that you don't even want to know about. It's all just stupidity that's wanting to get your information. And the only reason I know that it leads to a BS website is because of Deep Humor. Because he'll go under a VPN and click on the links and all that, and he says it always leads to hookup sites that will steal your information when you sign up. Yeah, YouTube has a serious bot problem and they don't seem to do anything about it. It's like, oh, someone calls another person an idiot. You're banned. Comment bot leaves a link to a hookup website, and YouTube is just like, you're all right. Yep, that's an issue nowadays. Like, I always go to my held for review thing, and it always shows all these links and stuff with a timestamp in the link and some random name. It's always a foreign name too, like some stuff in Russian, a name that sounds Spanish, that looks Spanish, and another one that looks like it's Italian. I mean, there has been a few that have like a American or English name, and they got the same thing, but again, they all have something in common. They always leave a link and a timestamp, or amazing, delicious, or something like that. It's a nice mower though, but I hate that the rear plastic transmission and guard are plastic in the front. Yeah, I think that those are that sounds like a new one. The front transmission is plastic. Oh, well, that's definitely really not good because a plastic transmission, like the only time that's really good is if it's in a vacuum because a vacuum doesn't heat up and it also doesn't give a lot of strain. Like, but on a lawnmower, you would think that it would be metal. Like even the covers, like on this old Bolins we had, it was like you couldn't turn it off. It was just a belt driven transmission, and it's it even it had a metal cover. Probably because it was old. Just me and the Nightbot now. No, it's three of us. Stickvac Plus. It's my old Direct Air Daredevil Stickvac Plus. I just have it here because I was showing it to someone and just never put it up. The only thing plastic is the self-propelled handle. The side is is in rear mulch cover. The trans guard, the belt guard, and the engine cover is plastic. Yeah, I still don't think that's a good thing because that engine's gonna heat up, and a lot of those I've seen where they actually melt. Like my old Craftsman riding lawnmower, I remember the even the filter cover ended up melting because the engine was getting so hot. It probably could have been something wrong with the engine, but still. Oh, cool. I uploaded a new vacuum video. I'm gonna upload a new video tonight. Yeah, I'm likely to be uploading a new one when I get off here. Rat's nest. Oh, I mean, if you're talking about why my riding mower engine overheated, then I don't think so because I always check the thing. And for anyone who comes in here that's new who wonders why I have this chat bot putting in a link is it's because I couldn't put any links. I tried that and it just didn't work. I've seen a mouse nest with a live mouse in the engine cover of a Kohler Command. Oh, that's really, really not good. Because that can actually keep it from starting because the mouse nest has a live mouse and the mouse gets caught in it, it can actually keep it from starting and it can burn your starter up. Liquid cooled it too. I've actually tried that before and liquid just it actually cracked the engine. Like it was just old Briggs and Stratton riding lawnmower. Well, I wouldn't say it's old. It was pretty new still when we got our black one. And it actually when I cooled it down with liquid, or are you talking about it had a radiator? Because if it had a radiator, that's a different thing. But still, if you try to spray it down or whatever with water, it can crack it. Apparently, if it had a radiator, I need something like that because these air cooled engines don't always cool off. It's not like a Volkswagen where it has a good cooling fan in it. So, yeah, some engines like Kohler makes liquid cooled engines. Well, I need something like that because the fans in the newer ones, it's like the fan is the flywheel. And that can only do so much from my experience. But other than that, it seems to do all right. Like back when I was helping a friend um out, like it blew a gasket. Plus, I think I just ran the others out because what I'm talking about. I don't think so. I think it's like there's no rule that says you can't talk about whatever as long as it's YouTube appropriate. Like you can go down there right now where the Nightbot has the new Google Documents file and see that there's no problem with talking about random things. I mean, if they don't want to see people talking about things like there's even engine engine operated vacuums. My garden tractor gets toasty under the cover, so we're thinking about putting a fan in the grill so it doesn't get so hot. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that'll work. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Hello, Vat Gaming. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're just talking about random things, is all. Oh, and one thing I wanted to talk about, speaking of YouTube and their bot issue, all right, we'll still be here, is that I'm trying to get a little bit higher in the algorithm so that maybe I can get other people's attention and maybe teach them something. But apparently, I'm doing something that YouTube doesn't find fits up in the top of the algorithm. I don't because they let Markiplier and all them join our channel and gets demonetized or banned for using the F word. I personally don't use it on YouTube. Sometimes it slips out, but I'll usually age restrict that because I know there's younger audience who watches my channel. So, yeah, I'm not sure what I might be doing wrong, but if there is something that if y'all want to recommend as far as vacuum content goes, because that's the top thing in my channel, then I'll totally do it. So there's not really much more to really talk about, but um, even though I'm pretty sure the subscriber count down a bit, um, because I know not everyone likes to watch vacuum related. But yeah, I'm probably gonna try and do something else because apparently life this time I'm good for now. So yeah, I do plan on doing vacuum live streams again. It's just gonna take a while because I got to get up to 1,000 to use YouTube and all that because YouTube doesn't let live stream for mobile unless you have 1,000 subs. Hey Joshua, welcome back. I'm still just trying to. And there it goes. Okay, there we go. I'm at my school's baseball field. Watch a stream anywhere. Heck, I used to watch streams in the car. But now that I'm able to drive, I can't because I tend to drive more than I do ride. But here's another thing. I'm I'm not going to do like my cousin, the Devil Dog Leader 1987 does, because he'll actually watch a stream and comment and all that while he's driving. I mean, yes, it's right next to the school. Oh yeah, of course it would be. But I know a lot of fields are like away from the school, so but that's not very common anymore. But yeah, he'll actually watch and comment on a stream while he's driving. But of course, his British taxi is a manual transmission, and he tends to keep it in first gear or he coasts. But still, I definitely don't recommend that. Because not only is that very unsafe and deadly, but it's also against the law. So, Arbuck Lover 1618 does not condone watching and chatting on a stream while you drive. Darn yellow jackets. So, yeah, since I pretty well only got one person commenting, I'm probably going to end the stream here around 40 minutes. So, if anyone else wants to join, I'm still here. But until then, I'm actually gonna go ahead and post about my most recent finds in the vacuum server. While I'm waiting on someone to chat, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I go ahead and add the picture. No. My dad turned his rental in and he's no. Because if it's an El Camino, lucky him. All right, that's being posted in the general chat. But yeah, Joshua, if that loaner vehicle is an El Camino, he is a lucky man because I've been wanting to not only drive one of those but own one as well. I get it. It's not really a truck. It's more like a car and a truck, or just a car with a truck bed on it. But an El Camino can be very, very handy. Crappy Kia Forte. It's the same junkie my mom drives. Ow. I do not like the Kia Fortes at all. Like the only Kia I really want to drive is okay, I need to go get the name of that because I don't remember exactly. It's one of their older SUVs. The Sportage, like a 93 Kia Sportage, because at least it's a handy vehicle. It's about like Bronco or not Bronco Explorer, but the Kia Sportage. Um, I know a lot of people don't like like the Kias, but I wouldn't mind having a '93 Kia Sportage. That or an '03 Chevrolet Trailblazer. I mean, I've heard that Kia is trying to make a truck, but there's not an old one. I like my old vehicles, like a '91 Ford Ranger, with a manual transmission that saves you gas because your engine doesn't have to do all the work. I was also hoping to get a job driving a vacuum truck because just driving around a parking lot is like the simplest job there is. Like, yes, you got to also like sweep around from the sides and all that, and curbs and the parking spot that they have in front of a lot of parking spots, but it's also pretty easy as well. Like, I can, while I can drive the truck, my sister can get out and sweep and all that, easy peasy. And I think it's also a city job, so it should pay pretty good. Starlight, will you stop chasing the chicken? Get a chicken out. It's like Chicken Run in real life. And if you don't remember the movie called Chicken Run, where have you been? All right, so I've actually went a few minutes over what I was planning on doing. Um, I will go ahead and say this. If anyone, like, this is just to keep my comment section friendly. If I do a video in my car and I see any comments bashing me about my headliner, the comments will be deleted and all that, and you will warning. My dad had a 95 to 98 Ranger. I liked that truck. My oldest brother misses it too. Yeah, Rangers are good trucks. They're not crappy like people think. Well, the new ones look crappy. Like they look like a Ford Ranchero made out of a Ford Taurus. But the old Rangers, they are workhorses. I know I think they used to make a four-wheel drive Ranger. Like Ford Rangers and Chevrolet S10s, even the little Toyota Tacomas are better at working than people give them credit for. So anyway, yeah, if I see anyone verbally bashing me about my headliner, the comments are going to be deleted and you will get a warning. And also, I'm not going to name drop the person here, but if you keep commenting just to tell me to put shoes on, sorry, but I will have to ban you because I don't wear shoes in my house. Like, yes, I know it can give me more to vacuum, but I don't want to absolutely destroy my floors with it. I get it. You've also told me to put some socks on at least. Well, all my socks have been destroyed by Floor Stripper. It's the ones it's because of my old rotten Reeboks that kept soaking through and tearing up my socks. But if you don't like to look at feet, just look at the vacuum instead. Because while I am willing to take any requests, they have to be vacuum related or they have to be um, floor machine or steam mop related or and stuff like that because I don't I don't wear socks in my or socks and shoes in my house. I get it. It can give me more to do, but I don't do that. My dad's Ranger was a four-wheel drive, that's but that quit and it's now a rear wheel drive. Ah, yeah. I mean, if you don't keep the transmissions maintained and all that, then that's a that's a likely issue that people are gonna have. Like it's just routine maintenance that can keep just about anything running. And so aside from my little guideline there and what two at my house, yeah, it's just not something that people need to be complaining about on a YouTube channel. Like if someone has a problem with looking at feet, then apparently they don't they don't like that they're able to walk because without feet we wouldn't be able to walk. I mean, sure we can get prosthetics, but that's still feet. The dog is starting to scratch. But I need to go ahead and get off here anyway because I'm gonna go ahead and do a video of the Bissell Power Force bagged, and I will catch y'all up to date on anything else. So, thank y'all for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.